Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with part 2 of fragrances in my collection under $20 that I would run to replace. There were so many that people put in the comment section that I was like, absolutely, I've got that one. I would 100% run to replace it if I lost my entire collection. I've actually got 12 fragrances here today though, because yeah, I had more than just 10 more. So anyways, I'm gonna start with a fragrance that I think is such an underrated gem. This came out when I was in high school, and the original formulation of this fragrance is perfection. I actually went to high school with a girl who, I wasn't friends with her in high school, but during my senior year of high school, our boyfriends were roommates. So we ended up like hanging out a lot. We were in the same circle at that point. But anyways, this was like her signature scent when this came out, and this fragrance is absolutely stunning. Sorry, that was a long-winded way to talk about this fragrance here from Elizabeth Arden, which is called True Love. I am obsessed with this perfume. This is the most beautiful, sweet, powdery floral. It's got like a brightness to it, but it's very warm, cozy, sweet, light, powdery, but it is kind of a heavy perfume. Like once you spray it on, it is quite heavy on the skin. This can be worn any time of the year, but I particularly love this in the wintertime and at bedtime. I wear this as a bedtime perfume a lot. It's a very cozy, comforting scent to me. It's fantastic. I love it. You can definitely find this for under $20. I think I got this big, huge bottle of it for, it's been quite a while ago, but I think I got this for like $12 or $14. Really, really inexpensive. This is another one that I just think is such an underrated gem. I have had some people say that they picked it up after they saw me mention it and that they love it too. So yeah, this is a stunner. This is one I would definitely run to replace because it's a bedtime perfume for me, and I wear it in the winter time. Love this one. This is True Love from Elizabeth Arden. Okay, this next one, I'm pretty sure that this is still under $20. I haven't checked. I will of course link everything for you. This should be one that is under $20. This is a fragrance from, this is like a 007 James Bond fragrance, which I would have never ever thought to pick this up if I hadn't got a sample. Like I picked up a sample because I had a subscriber at one time comment and say that I needed to try this. So I was able to find a carded sample of it on Fragrance Net, I believe. And I picked it up and I absolutely fell in love with it. This is another underrated gem. This is like a dark, sweet berry perfume, and it is fantastic. It smells beautiful on the skin. I love a good berry fragrance, and there aren't many like true sweet berry perfumes out there, but this is definitely one of them. It's not so like sweet berry heavy that it smells juvenile or anything. There is a really beautiful kind of perfuminess about it. I love this one. I think that this fragrance is so underrated. I think so many people would love this because it just smells good. Gosh, and who doesn't love the smell of berries? Fresh, sweet, syrupy berries. It's so good. I love this one. So anyways, that is 007, or James Bond 007. So good. I'm pretty sure still under $20. Okay, and then somebody else put in the comments that they would run to buy Midnight Fantasy from Britney Spears. Absolutely. This is another beautiful berry fragrance, but this is like a sweet shampoo-y berry. Ever since somebody put in the comment section of one of my videos one time, I think it was like a Halloween video, because for some reason this perfume always reminds me of Halloween. But they put in the comments that this smells exactly like the old Salon Selective shampoo. And now I can't unsmell it. So every time I smell this, I'm like, oh yes, it reminds me of being in 6th grade and using Salon Selective's shampoo. That's what this smells like. It is beautiful. It's a sweet, bright, shampoo-y berry fragrance. It is stunning. I love this. I would run. I'm pretty sure Al Rahab makes a dupe oil of this. I think I have it. It's called Midnight, if I remember correctly, or Midnight something. But it's, yeah, it smells identical to this, and I love to layer them because it makes this perfume last absolutely forever. But anyways, that is a Britney Spears Midnight Fantasy, and I'm pretty sure you can find this for under $20. Okay, this one, I think I paid more than $20 for this, but somebody commented on the first part of this video that this fragrance is on sale on the Ulta website right now for less than $15. If that is the case and you are a vanilla lover, you have got to run. This is a fragrance from Nemat, and this is called Vanilla Musk. My bottle is an absolute mess. You probably can't even tell how bad this is. Like, the oil has leaked, so the label's all oily. All of the gold is like chipping off this little cute cap. This is a hot mess. I need to go ahead and transfer this into another bottle. This oil smells, this is like the oil version of Indult Tahoda. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It really is. It smells identical to Indult Tahoda, just in an oil form. I absolutely love this. If this is on sale, and I'm trusting that it is, since somebody said that it is, if this is on sale for $15, run. Like, literally run and pick up this oil. It is fantastic. So anyways, that is Nemat Vanilla Musk. So good. Okay, this next one, I never hear anybody talk about this fragrance. Last I checked on the Camille Beckman website, this fragrance was on clearance or sale for $10. If you are a vanilla lover, this is another one that I would say run. This is French Vanilla from Camille Beckman. Now, I will say this one doesn't perform super well. You do have to reapply this one quite often, but it smells incredible. This is like vanilla and brown sugar, and it is so delicious. It's such a delicious vanilla. Again, you will have to reapply this often. It doesn't hang around for very long. I haven't tried this over lotion yet. I need to try this over like a really good vanilla lotion to see if I can get some more time out of it, but it's so good. It's so worth it for $10. If you're a vanilla lover, I 100% recommend it. It's yummy. And I'm pretty sure Camille Beckman makes a lotion in this fragrance. So that's what I should do. I should pick up the lotion in this fragrance because, and layer them and see if I can get some more time out of this, but I love this. It's just a pretty straightforward vanilla. Like I said, vanilla, brown sugar, it's delicious, and it's $10. So anyways, that is French Vanilla from Camille Beckman. It is so good. Okay, this is another one that somebody mentioned in my comment section on the first part of this video, and I was like, heck yes. This is a fragrance that my beautiful friend Jacqueline sent over to me, and I am obsessed with this. This smells like a late 90s, early 2000s fragrance, and I love it. This is a fragrance from Vicky Teal, and this is called Sirene. This one reminds me a little bit of the original Lancme perfume. This is like a sweet, it's like a sweet, perfumey, late 90s, early 2000s floral. It is so good. It's got the most beautiful, kind of clean sweetness to it. I love this one. Again, it's a little bit similar to like Lancme, or even a tiny bit similar to Kenzo Flower Eau de Lumiere. It's that kind of a floral. It's beautiful, very underrated. This is a super underrated gem. It smells like a late 90s, early 2000s floral, but it's also very like wearable for now. It doesn't smell dated. It's amazing. I would definitely run to repurchase this one. And the bottle is so beautiful. The cap is a seashell, and then the bottle has like women on it. So anyways, that is Vicky Teal Sirene. It's such an underrated gem. Okay, this next one, I'm gonna leave this one for the end because it's an honorable mention. And it's a little bit over $20, but I had to mention it because I love it, but we'll leave that for the end. Okay, another one that somebody put in the comment section. Sorry, that's my dog. She's walking out. Another one that somebody put in the comment section is this one here, Elizabeth Arden Green Tea. Absolutely. This is a fragrance that I would 100% run to replace. I would probably just run down to TJ Maxx or Marshall's, because they usually have bottles of this, like the big bottles, for $9.99, $12.99, something like that. So inexpensive. I have loved this perfume since it came out. I think this is another one that came out when I was in high school. And I used to have a bottle of it with the matching body souffle. And the combination back then was beastly. Like, it lasted forever. You could put it on in the morning and you were good until you took a shower. I mean, you would smell like it forever. It was so strong and long lasting. It's very watered down now, sadly, but it does still smell the same. It's such a beautiful, classy, it's got a ton of notes in this. This is actually a Francis Kurkdjian fragrance as well. He is the perfumer, and it's an absolute masterpiece. I mean, seriously, a masterpiece. It's bright and clean and fresh and citrusy, a tiny bit floral. The most prominent note is the green tea. It is phenomenal. It really is a masterpiece. There are quite a few people out there that don't like this fragrance, and I cannot understand why. Like, I can't wrap my brain around that. It is one of the most classic, beautiful fragrances I've ever smelled. I can't say enough good things about this. So anyways, that is Elizabeth Arden Green Tea. Okay, this next one, I picked this up. In fact, I'm gonna talk about two of them kind of at the same time, or one right after the other. I was able to pick these up for under $20. I think you can still get a tester of this fragrance for under $20. I'm hoping. This is a fragrance from Lancme, and this is called Jean Lancme, and this is another. It's funny, I didn't realize how many berry fragrances I've got in this video, but this is the third one. This is the most beautiful, like, sparkling, light, clean berry scent. This is the most easy to reach for, feminine, light, delicate, but a fragrance that will stick with you. When I wear this, I can usually get 6-7 hours out of it. It is fantastic. It is such a beautiful, clean berry scent. I absolutely love it. I would run to repurchase this if I lost my collection. In fact, Lancme fragrances are some of the first ones that I would replace because, number one, they're so affordable, and number two, they're so good. This is, I want to say this is my favorite, but the next one we're going to talk about is a favorite too. So anyways, this is Jean Lancme from Lancme. And then the next Lancme fragrance that I would have to have is this one here. This is called Modern Princess. This is a sweet apple and chantilly cream fragrance, and it is beautiful. It's a sweet, creamy, tart, fresh apples and cream. I love this fragrance. This perfume performs so well for being like a fruity perfume, which usually fruity perfumes just don't perform well for me, especially like citrusy ones. And not that this is overly citrus. Again, this is like a sweet, creamy apple, but I can get a good 7-8 hours out of this perfume. I usually only have to apply this once, and I'll wear this as my scent of the day, and then most of the time I can spray something else on for bedtime. But I can't tell you how amazing this is. This smells almost identical to Oh So Sexy from Victoria's Secret. Oh So Sexy is way more expensive than Modern Princess, and I don't want to say that one is better quality than the other. They smell so identical to each other but it's crazy that a Victoria's Secret perfume is like more expensive than a beautiful Lancme. And the Lancme bottle is so much better. It's just, this is such a stunner. I hope I got mine for under $20. I'm really, really hoping that these are still under $20 because they're such good ones. But anyways, that is Lancme Modern Princess. Okay, another one that a lot of people put in the comment section is this one here. This is Jessica Simpson Fancy. Absolutely, I would run to repurchase this. There's a certain batch number that I would look for. I would venture to say that this is my favorite celebrity scent. I love this. This is the most beautiful caramely amber scent ever. It is so beautiful. I've had several bottles of this though, and this batch right here, it's batch number, I think it's 19329. This is the best batch of this that I have ever had. Somebody sent this one to me, and I've had several bottles of this that were just duds. They didn't last at all. They never really macerated and got better. This bottle right here is perfection. It is so good. It is the best batch of this that I've ever gotten. I have a dupe oil of this fragrance. I also have the body lotion of this fragrance that I love to layer this over. Layered over this batch particularly right here is an absolute monster. This is a one and done. Layered over the lotion, it is a beast. It is perfect. I love this. If I could find a full bottle with this batch number, I would run to repurchase it. It's so good. So anyways, that is Jessica Simpson Fancy. Okay, this next one, I was sent a decant of a vintage oil of this fragrance, and I'm not able to find the vintage oil. If I could, I would snatch it up in a hot minute, but I just found this perfume spray. It's a reformulated version of the perfume spray on eBay for under $15, and I love it. It's not nearly as good as the vintage oil that she sent me, but I don't care. I still absolutely love this scent. This is a fragrance from Carla Frai, and this is called Giselle. And this is another kind of vintagey 90s smelling perfume. It's warm, it's a little tiny bit floral. It's got a really beautiful kind of like warm spiced vanilla in the base though, but like in a vintagey way. I love it. I'm obsessed with this perfume. I absolutely adore this in the fall winter time. It can be worn any time of the year, but I love this in fall winter, and I think it's an incredible less than $15. It's so good. If you're like an 80s, 90s kid and you like kind of warm, vintagey smelling vanillas, kind of like Vanilla Fields, like the original formulation of Vanilla Fields, I think you would really like this. It doesn't smell like Vanilla Fields, but it's that kind of a fragrance. It's perfect. It's beautiful. So anyways, that one is called Carla Frai Giselle. And then the honorable mention that I wanted to include, and it's kind of not included, but I just wanted to mention it because it's so yummy, and you can get an entire set for $25 if you catch it on sale at Macy's. This is a fragrance from Memoir Archives, and this is called 08 Work From Home. This is I always forget what the notes are in this. It's either cappuccino or espresso. I think it's cappuccino, vanilla. It's only got like a few notes in it. It's so beautiful. It's perfumey. It's kind of like a perfumey gourmand. It's warm. It's light. It wears pretty close to the skin. But you can find this on sale at Macy's for $25 for an entire set, which comes with this travel spray perfume, a full bottle of the perfume, the body lotion, as well as the body wash. I did ask one time if anybody had this fragrance and if they'd tried layering all the products and if it made this last longer, and they said no, it doesn't help to layer all of the products. It still doesn't last very long. But I don't care. I love the way that this smells so much that I will just reapply it 10 times if I have to, because I love this. It smells amazing. So anyways, that is an honorable mention because it is $25 for the whole set, but I felt like I needed to mention it though because it's such a good scent. So anyways, that is Memoir Archives 08 Work From Home. And that is gonna be it, you guys. Those are 12 more scents in my collection that are under $20 or were when I bought them. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they are still all under $20. I will link everything for you. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.